I brought a Dylan and Baez poster that my father, Eric von Schmidt, made for Dylan and Baez back in the early 60s.
Eric von Schmidt, sounds familiar. Wasn't he a musician?
He was a musician, and in fact, he was kind of hot in the Cambridge scene then, and he was older than a lot of the folks that were there, including Bob Dylan, and he was somewhat of a mentor to Bob Dylan then and taught him a bunch of songs because he knew a lot about blues.
And folk music.
And folk music.
And there's a legacy of his own records out there and his art. Besides being an important art poster, it's an important concert poster. Bob and Joan were really out there pushing the boundaries of folk music and protest music too at the time. Did your father have anything to do with all the protest music?
Nah, he was a little more into partying than protest.
Well, that's good because he taught them about how to craft songs and how to put on a good show. And that's one of the things that Eric von Schmidt is really well known for.
He put on a great show, even just at a party.
Most of the time you see this poster and it's blank up here. They're called a shell when they don't put the date or the place. And this poster was used in many different locations when they did this tour. And the one you brought in was for the New Haven Arena. That's a pretty big haul for two folk singers, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I would think so.
Now, value-wise, there's several criteria. First off, the provenance of it being his copy of it, passed down to you, makes it a very unique piece. Secondly, the date and the time period of this type of event in Bob Dylan's career is really crucial and important. It may shock you, but this poster would sell at auction somewhere between $12,000 and $15,000.
Oh my God, that does shock me. I can't believe it. God bless Bob Dylan.
And Joan Baez.
And Joan Baez. Sorry, Joan. Thank you. Are the posters then that are printed are more valuable than the blanks?
Absolutely, yeah.